So today I want to talk to you a little bit about being a lolcow. Now, provided that you're a grown adult and you're not terminally online, you probably don't know what that phrase means. So for the normal people out there, let me show you what it is. A lolcow is a person whose eccentric or foolish behavior can be exploited to amuse onlookers. So I'm very much a stereotypical lolcow. There's a few famous examples that I can think of that aren't related to me. The Leave Britney Alone guy, the Tron guy, the Peter Pan guy, the Star Wars kid. Those are guys that are eccentric and weird and went famous for it or are made fun of by the internet, but doesn't necessarily make them lolcows. What makes them a lolcow is that they are milkable. If somebody just does something weird and eccentric once on the internet, sure, everybody knows about it. Everybody bullies them. Maybe some people love them for it. At the end of the day, though, they just did it once. There's no repeat offense. There's no opportunity to milk that person. You can only be a lolcow if you stay on the internet and continue to be eccentric and continue to be a unique and weird individual. There's more to it than that. In order to be a lolcow, you have to be somebody that's easily provoked. You have to be somebody that replies to negativity or will respond to negative situations. You have to be able to respond to trolling or genuinely take trolling as realistic or threats. Basically, you have to be the kind of person that is, for lack of a better word, gullible. But you don't have to be gullible. You can also be reactionary. If you're the kind of person that will give a big reaction when somebody says or does something cruel or mean to you, then statistically speaking, you'll make a very good lolcow. In fact, I think that's true for most of us who are in this category. So in order to be a lolcow, you have to be kind of weird and eccentric. Maybe you look different, maybe you act different, maybe you live differently than everybody else. You don't look normal, you don't act normal, you don't do normal shit. Secondly, you have to be somebody who wants to stay online. Even though you're getting bullied, even though you're getting made fun of, even though people think you're eccentric and weird, you still want to be a content creator or an online personality for whatever reason. But thirdly, and this is the toughest thing for me, is that you have to care about what other people think. So that when people are saying bad, negative things about you online, whether they mean them or not, you're going to react to it. It's going to affect you. You're going to offer your feelings, your opinions, and that's the milk. It's as simple as that. That's the milk they're getting from you. There's nothing wrong with being differently abled or unique or eccentric on the internet. In fact, there are plenty of people on the internet that are fairly beloved who never will or never have become lolcows, because even though they're weird, even though they're unique, they have shown that they genuinely don't care about what other people think about them. They have their own level of confidence, and if they don't, at least they're able to hide it. And obviously there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a content creator. I mean, it's not for everybody, but no matter how weird you are, how eccentric you are, how differently abled you are, you want to do this. Every kid in the nation wants to grow up to be a content creator. So it makes sense that you and I might want to do that as well. And no amount of being weird or unique should keep you offline. In fact, it should probably, in a right world, help you become more famous and stay a content creator. What will really sink you to the levels of lolcow culture, though, is showing people that you care about what they think. If you are creating content to please others and not please yourself, if you're creating content for the purposes of becoming famous, becoming liked, becoming loved, because that's something you want or something you need, then you are prime suspect for being a lolcow. Do you think the largest content creators, the Mr. Beasts, the Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls, do you think they genuinely care about what every person in the world thinks about them? No, they're doing what they do for themselves, and if other people like it, that's great. And when people like us hate what Logan Paul and Jake Paul does, they could give two shits. They just keep doing what they do. If you're going to be a content creator, especially if you're going to be one that looks weird, acts weird, does weird things, you genuinely have to turn off the part of you that says, I care about other people's opinions, other people's feelings, and what they specifically think of me. And I'm not saying become a sociopath. You should still love the people that love you. You should still care about the people that care about you. But for the people who are negative towards you, they honestly have to be treated as if they don't exist. I hate that reality, but that's the truth. I personally hate this fact. because I've always felt that I'm not above anybody. Nobody's above me. Everyone's opinions are valid. You should listen to criticism, all of that stuff. It doesn't apply to the situation, though. I mean, sure, in a perfect world where everyone online is telling the truth, everyone online is meaning what they say, everyone online is being well-intentioned, then sure, listen to all of the criticism. Listen to what everyone has to say and react to it. But unfortunately, that is absolutely not the world we live in. We live in a world filled with bad actors who use the internet to do bad things. And obviously, not everyone out there is a bad person. There's plenty of good people out there who are criticizing you justly and correctly. But if you're a gullible person like me, if you care about what everyone thinks, then those messages will get lost in the mix. You're better off listening to criticism from people who are close to you, people that love you, people that have your best intention in mind. And when you're called out by somebody like CoffeeZilla, well, you probably want to pay attention then too, because he's pretty much always correct. But you absolutely have to pick and choose who you're going to listen to, who you're going to believe, because with an anonymous internet filled with people, it is absolutely guaranteed that as you create notoriety, there will be plenty of bad faith actors who are there just to get a rise out of you. I mean, the hard fact of it is, if you're gullible, you probably don't want to be a content creator. If you're overly sensitive like me, you don't want to be a content creator. And the best content creators, they're going to be people who either have extreme self-confidence because they know who they are, they love who they are, and they have a good support structure of people that can tell them who they are, or they're sociopaths. If you're already a self-centered person who thinks that they can do no wrong and genuinely does not give a crap about the other people around you, then good news. You're ready to be a content creator today, and there's never a chance you'll accidentally become a lolcow. You could just be the next Jake and Logan Paul. But if you have human emotions, then you're going to have to go into this with a very solid support structure, a good number of people you can turn to when you're dealing with issues like this, and a tremendous amount of self-confidence, or else you'll give them the reaction they're looking for, and then you're fucked. So I hope this can be a cautionary tale for content creators out there, or content creator wannabes who are trying to get there. Do your therapy. Build a good support structure full of friends and family that love you. If you're going to be weird on the internet, make sure you're not stupid, and never take the bait. Or else you could end up like me. As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon.